There you go. You're good. Try it now.
Good evening. Would you please stand and remove your hats for our national anthem as performed by CBC's Desert Tones.
You see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the brown boys we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the brave.
Please be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 66th commencement of Columbia Basin College. This is the first time since 2019 we are able to all gather and celebrate together as a CBC community. Congratulations to our graduates receiving certificates and degrees tonight, and thank you, family and friends, for supporting our students and making this evening possible. I'm Rebecca Woods, president of Columbia Basin College, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, I hereby convene the 2022 commencement of Columbia Basin College. I'd like to recognize and thank the CBC Board of Trustees for their service to our college this year. We're joined here tonight by 3 members of our Board of Trustees, Board Chair Kedrick Jackson, Trustee Allison Page, and Trustee Kimberly Harper. Please join me in applauding their contributions to our college. I'd also like to recognize and thank our outstanding faculty, staff, and administration, people who are committed to providing the highest quality education and who make a positive difference in the lives of our students each and every day. This evening would not be possible without them. Today and every day, we also want to thank our veterans, honor them for their service. Would all veterans that are in attendance here this evening, please rise. Thank you so much for your service to our country and community. And of course, welcome to the Columbia Basin College class of 2022. Tonight, we gather to honor you. As I consider the past 2 years, my thoughts go to the unique challenges that this class has overcome. A pandemic and all that that meant for all of us. A transition to online learning, the loss of so many of the on-campus experiences that truly make college life special. But more personally, perhaps illness, the loss of a job, or the ultimate loss of friends and family members. The sense of isolation that accompanied so much of the last 2 years. I try to view these challenges through your eyes, through the eyes of a student. You had so many opportunities to just say enough. This is too much to give up. Yet here you are tonight. No matter the obstacle that was in front of you, you persevered, you overcame it, you let nothing stand in your way, you absolutely won. Please take the time tonight to mark in your hearts and your minds a permanent reminder of what you've accomplished. A reminder of the strength that lies within you, the strength that brought you to this evening, the strength that will always be with you and carry you through no matter what. But you did not accomplish this alone. You had countless family members, friends, college staff, and faculty that helped you arrive at this day. To them, you owe your thanks. To everyone here tonight who supported one of our graduates, on behalf of them and from me personally, I say thank you. Thank you for encouraging them. Thank you for the sacrifices that I know you made so that they could be a college student and today become a college graduate. And graduates, from this point forward, you carry that title with you, college graduate, CBC graduate. And now that you have that title, your children are actually 3 times more likely to also become college graduates. What you have accomplished has not just changed your life, but it's changed the lives of your children, your families, and the generations that will come after you. Thank you so much for strengthening our community. Thank you for your patience in dealing with the uncontrollable, your persistence in handling the unexpected. But most of all, I'm simply thankful we are able tonight to gather together in person to celebrate you. As a CBC graduate, please know that you always have a home at Columbia Basin College. Congratulations. It's now my pleasure to introduce the chairperson of the CBC Board of Trustees. Please welcome Kedrick Jackson.
Thank you, Dr. Woods. Good evening, CBC graduates, and welcome family and friends. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to say this is a great day of celebration. A celebration of your success as graduates now, a celebration of your adapting to change, hard work, and perseverance to the point of you reaching this major milestone in your lives, especially with the most challenging circumstances that have affected all of our lives over the past 27 months. Under the leadership of Dr. Woods, her cabinet, the numerous staff and administrators, of course, the talented faculty, and most importantly, you as successful students, I can truthfully say that CBC is one of the best colleges in this state from which you are graduating today. It's okay to clap to that. Dr. Martin Luther King said this about education. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of education. Education in general should be a lifelong pursuit. And I fervently recommend each of you make it a part of your lives. Keep learning and questioning beyond your degrees to continue growing as a person. And in closing, I want to share with you one of my favorite quotes from Mark Twain. The two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you found out why. With graduating from CBC today, I hope and pray that each of you have found out that why for yourselves. Congratulations, God bless, and go Hawks.
It is with great pleasure for me to introduce our Bachelor of Arts student, speaker Teresa Ramos. Teresa is a first-generation student, mother, and works full-time as a procurement specialist. She will be graduating today with a degree in cybersecurity. Please join me in welcoming Teresa.
Thank you, Cheryl. Good evening. Buenas tardes. First, I would like to start off by thanking the amazing members of the faculty, our family and friends who joined us tonight, and most importantly, the reason why we're all gathered here today, the graduating class of 2022. You guys, we did it. At Columbia Basin College, we have a slogan that states, "We all soar together." This quote resonated with me so deeply, and I'll explain why. My family, like many other immigrant families, moved to America with the hope of the American dream, with hopes that their children would fare a far better opportunity than what they were given. You see, in Mexico, my mother and father were only able to attend the 2nd and 6th grade, respectively, not by choice, but because they needed to work in order to provide for their families. There's a saying that goes, you don't know how strong you are until being strong is the only option you have left. My parents were never given an option, but they fought hard so that I could have one. I remember one day so vividly in my mind. I was in the 4th grade. It was 2 a.m. on a school night. I was sleeping in my cozy bed, as I should be. My mother was gently waking me up so I can get ready to help them pick the 3 acres of asparagus we were assigned at that time. You see, when you're a first-generation kid, it's very often that you have to join in on the field work. We needed to finish 3 acres of asparagus before 6:30 a.m. so my parents can get to their second jobs and my siblings and I can get to school on time. Stepping onto the field for the first time, I remember feeling the crisp, cold air blowing in my face. Seeing my breath in the haze of my headlamp. It was too dark to see. The tips of my fingers growing numb with every asparagus I cut, and a bruise on the side of my leg that would prove to keep growing day by day as I was much too small for the giant bucket strapped at my hip. That day at school, I remember feeling exhausted. But more so, I remember thinking, my parents are still out there, and I get to work in their second job, and I get to be here in this classroom. It was a very humbling feeling. Growing up, my parents would often say, pay attention in school so you don't end up like me. But that never made sense to me. You see, what my parents didn't realize at the time, and I hope that they understand today, is that the skills that they taught me are the exact same skills that every one of us had to have in order to sit in this chair today. Honesty, hard work, reliability, determination, and being brave enough to fight for something bigger than yourself. We all soar together means that you understood that sitting in this chair today went far beyond just your journey. It's for the generations that came before you, the teachers that helped guide you, and the challenges that forced you to overcome and become who you are today. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in his movements of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." When you step off this stage tonight, please ask yourself, who am I going to be? Not what are you going to do, but who am I going to be? It is safe to say that these past few years have not been easy for anyone. But it's in these very times when you must ask yourself, what impact will my life have on this world? As a professional, what will you do when you get rejected from your dream job? For the teachers, how will you react when your students are just not interested in learning the material? For those of you in business, what will you do when you get set out for a project and you fail to deliver? The reality is that we will fail, but it is what you choose to do after you fail that truly determines the strength and the power within you. So, fellow students, please walk off this stage tonight knowing that you are all powerful individuals who can truly make a difference in this world. Walk off this stage tonight with a sense of mission, with passion, with courage, and with pride in the work you have done and the work you will continue to do from here on out. Thank you.
(2022) graduating class of Columbia Basin College, Bachelor of Science and Applied Bachelors, please stand. Congratulations, graduates. Chairperson Jackson, upon the recommendation of the Columbia Basin College faculty, I present to you these students who have successfully completed their graduation requirements. Bachelor's graduates, please proceed to the stage to receive your degrees at the direction of our ushers.
Justin Christensen. Mark Bailey. Anna Sabin.
Zachary Underhill. Bonnie Yesegovia.
Esmeralda Sanchez. Andrew Tiemans. Vanessa Ali.
Amira Avidbasic. Blanca Ayala. Laura Correa.
Jessica Castro. Elizabeth Valencia Peralta. Teresa Rivas.
Rachel Boyle. Odalis Martinez. Brandon Lee Armenta.
Angela Nicole Trenti. Maupin. Jessica Maupin. Adele Compendit Hay.
Alexis Correa. Galina Gramilo. Garcia.
Carol Perkins. Alexis Isabel Solorio. Andrea Valdovinos.
Gabriana Tejeda. Devin George. Romelia Gullien.
Erica Ann Lapp. Michela Rodriguez. Jessica Zeich.
Joel Peterson. Jada Mishenko. Chelsea Smith.
Alonzo Smith. Douglas Morgan. Kylie Cogswell.
Lisette Michelle
Wayne Ellis. Thea Iris Bilyut. Abraham Garza.
Brenda Rodriguez Jimenez. Haley Martinez Lucatero. Rodriguez Arroyo.
Ismael Valle. Dante Scholler. Brittany Sophie.
Jacqueline Montes. Brittany Pro. Marissa Estrada Bowman.
Ashley Clements. Ellie Diegues, Nancy Aguirre,
Potts. Carrie Potts. Kristen Tyner.
Christian Aguiano, Samantha Gomez Hernandez, Trevor Whitman,
Marisol Cardenas Reyes. Anaí Sánchez. Kylie
Brandon Rasica, David Rodney, Bernard Santillan,
Andrew Go. Kyle Evan Rafael
Fatima Barajas Garcia, Marcelina Carrillo, Joseph Lee Milks,
Back up.
Oh, of course.
and finally, Teresa Ramos. Congratulations.
It's my pleasure to introduce our Associates of Arts student speaker, Catherine Babcock. Catherine stepped away from a career in wildland firefighting to attend CBC and follow her passion in anthropology. In the fall, she will transfer to the University of Hawaii in Manoa, where she will pursue a dual major in cultural anthropology and botany. Welcome, Catherine.
Bear with me while I get this down to short people height. Hello, everybody. Hola, bienvenidos a todos. I would like to start off by saying thank you to Columbia Basin College for allowing me the opportunity to speak today. Thank you to all of our friends and family, near and far, for supporting us graduates today and throughout our journeys. But most of all, I would like to say thank you to the graduating class of 2022 for allowing me to be a part of all of this, not only as a speaker, but as a member of the class, together through it all. Wow, can you believe this? Looking back on where it all began and where we are now, I can honestly say I am blown away. Going into this wild journey, we all thought we knew what lazy was, thinking about how mom or dad, Graham or Gramps, or even Fluffy couldn't rouse us from bed at 6 a.m. anymore. Oh, the freedoms we would have. But let's be real. We took lazy to a whole new extreme. And hey, we perfected it with our highly advanced skill set of popping our eyes open 5 minutes before that Zoom session, rolling out of bed just to grab the laptop and scurry back down under the covers into our blanket cocoons. Yep, we were the epitome of lazy. Or let's talk about that fabulous new style of professional upper half and pajamas down below. You know what I'm talking about. We pulled it off. And don't even get me started on DoorDash. But it wasn't always easy. The world was in mayhem, and we often didn't know what to expect, even from day to day. We doubted ourselves, we questioned our paths, but we always managed to keep our heads in the books and our focus on the future. We persevered. All right, this is going to sound incredibly cheesy, but I want you to bear with me for one moment. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Come on, you can do it. I've got all day. All right, now keeping your eyes closed until I tell you to open them. That's the secret here, guys. Don't open your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath in and let it out. Now think back on all those times you sat behind that computer screen and you thought to yourself, this is a waste of time. You pondered the goings on in the world. You were scared. You felt lost. You were mad at the government, maybe even at the school, or you scoffed at others for their choices through it all. You missed your family. You missed your friends. Dare I say it, you even missed sitting in person in those seemingly endless lectures. All right, take another deep breath in, let it out, and open your eyes. Every single person in this stadium shared at least one, if not more, of those very feelings with you. And look at us now. Look at where we are. We made it through all of that. We made it. It didn't matter what the world threw our way. We managed to knock every single challenge out of the park, and here we are today to prove it. We hit that game-winning home run, Hawks. We won. No matter where life takes you from here, if there's one thing I want you all to remember, it's this. If we could push through two of the most turbulent and unprecedented years our world has ever seen and come out right here where we are today, we can do anything. We are the graduating class of 2022. Go Hawks!
Thank you, Catherine. 2022 graduating class of Columbia Basin College, associate degrees and certificates, please stand. Congratulations, graduates. Trustee Page, upon the recommendation of the Columbia Basin College faculty, I present to you these students who have successfully completed their graduation requirements. Associate degree and certificate graduates, please proceed to the stage at the direction of the ushers. Graduates may sit until your row is called.
Martin Garibay. Abel Melendrez. Amy Melena.
Nereida Escareño. Shane Hughes. Adamari Barreas.
L. Bevins Pfeiffer. Tanika Sampson. Crystal Erbenek.
Cisco Lori Wilkinson. Lily Arbogast. Mason Arbogast.
Pantalon Guido. Yareli Diarviras. Riley Heelis.
Christian Zaragoza. Ashley Nicole Parker. Jose Ramon Barbosa Servin.
Charisse Ramirez. John Mark Haddock. Christian Santoyo Ramirez.
Adilene Montes de Oca. Jennifer Juarez Garcia. Richard Clyde Sissel III.
Jada Simone Ball. Erica Honeycutt. Alicia Howard.
Brian Alexander Krejci. Sid Andrew Bertner. Amelia Rangel.
Maria Lemus. Daniel Navarro. Carlos Renada.
Claudia Tapia. Aliana Diaz. Brittany Brooks.
Jocelyn Luis Hernandez. Jennifer M. Lewis. Jaxery Arroyos Diaz.
Lady Ramirez. Allison Bramson.
Christian Hahn. Congratulations.
Tamara Bell. Julissa Ramirez.
Jennifer Garner. Logan Kitty. Jezreel George.
Karen Garcia. Chloe Hatch. Rowan Debauchery Coloy.
Nicole Dubois Killoy. Brian Enriquez. Jessica Enriquez.
Annika Farnsworth. Jasmine Rodriguez. Cindy Gearhart.
Andres Michel Comacho Mendoza. Lily Vela. Chelsea Hale.
Sage Van Bosch. Nicholas Mendoza. Cheyenne Gifford.
Trevor Gilmore. Lisbeth Gonzalez. Jamie Green.
Nerida Mendoza Hernandez. Emily M. Godinez. Janea Michelle Salinas.
Timothy Joseph Shield. Simon Shield. Giselle Armijo.
Megan Elizabeth Little. Adeline Suarez. Yatsire Tapia Mendoza.
Pa Ewa. Na Susu Moses. T Mu Shi.
Madison Amanda Duncan. Lauren Elizabeth O'Brien. Stephanie Sanchez.
Tori Lynn Moxley. Tiffany Louise Finch. Toria Alice Thompson.
Alyssa Lynn Kyle. Andrea Avalos. Alexis Stewart.
Mariela Estrada.
Tamara Altimarano.
Callan Anderson. Eddie Marines Jr. Alejandro Espinosa.
Israel Espinosa. Amanda Madrigal. Angelita Chavez.
Alina Rose Gonzalez. Isabel Contreras. Laura Haldeman.
Alexa Briones. Jaden Liu. Giselle Oliveira.
Naima Lomas. Rebecca Thompson. And her mom, Lisa Thompson.
James Fulmer. Michaela Spradling. Andrea Contreras.
Esmeralda Zarazua. Yasmin Zarazua. Kenneth Ton.
Jennifer Alejandra Guzman. Whitney Lynn Ojeda. Carolina Escobedo.
Viviana Garcia. Reina DC. Lara Southern.
Verónica Casares. Abenda Kessoa. Elizabeth Madrigal Garcia.
Nancy Zuniga Mendoza. Zaira Parada. Jessica Cervantes.
Gabriela Saldaña. Mireya Morfin. Carolina Valencia.
Alexia Mendez. Olivia Lopez. Davian Martinez.
Abel Anthony Fajardo. Rachel Ian. Elijah Lee Hall.
Brianna Natalie Castro Gonzalez. Rolando Curiel. Hudson J. Rada.
Kelly Ann Bruce. Alexis Williams. Sydney Morrow.
Graciela Carrillo Gazares. Ruby Dercio. Denise Perez,
Claudia Aquino. Daniela Barbosa. Rocio Maya Ramirez.
Gabriel Longoria, Ashley Pena, Crystal Keaton,
Marisol Lopez Melendres. Skylar Eve Benson. Luke William Thomas Conboy.
Hayden William Jones, Tierney Core, Canela Alcaraz,
Carlin Brubaker. Carter Dunn. Christian Penick.
Aaron Renee Hallquist, Jack Vining, Leonel Torres,
Mirna Elizabeth Ruiz. Miranda Collinridge.
Kinley Ann Tro, Leah Busser, Erica Alvarez,
Tamara Reyes. John Nyabenda. Victor Soriano Prieto.
Maya Hatchett, Cadence Let's try that again. Cadence Merciata, Owen Harwood,
Jose de Leon. Sandy Nieves. Shaylee Talawal.
last one. Eileen Segura, Larios. Julissa Valdez, Demaray Martinez,
Maria Olvera. Callie Wendeling. Precious E. Perry.
Mila W. Flowers, Maylene Rodriguez, Alyssa Nunez,
Alia Pinales. Ashton Simmons. Maya Renee Sorensen.
Leah Severson, Elizabeth Azur,
Olivia Mabel Betson.
Zuhili Angel Centineo,
Owen Elkins. Eros Fuentes Moreno.
Marvin Mendoza, Lisette Arriaga, Johnston Leaf Erickson,
Tyler Sanchez. Taylor Spencer Sanchez. Rachel Suzanne Ruskelley.
Brenda Guzman, Giselle Trevino. Madeline Badillo.
Shayna Griffiths. Ann Catherine Diaz. Robin Reina.
Teno Valdez. Your dad. And here comes his son, Jojo Cisneros Valdez. Oscar Cortez.
Madison Leah Manley. Shandy Willer. Yasmin Moreno Ambris.
Inez Ramos Angel. Aiden Anthony Ochoa. Ruby Rocha.
Julian Anaceto. Thelma Gomez. Ileana Alcaraz.
Ricky Elise Espinosa Martinez. Emmalyn Grace Hanning. Chris Nolasco.
Jacqueline Rios. Victoria Remington. Donavi Rosca.
Christina Gonzalez. Simona Nelson. Check that out. Carlos Zurita.
Samantha Moritsky. Josie Roth. Cami Anderson.
Abby Arriaga. Kimberly Molina. Olivia Cifuentes.
Jessica Booth. Brittany Candelaria Guzman. Maria Alatorre.
Joel Ramirez. Eric Bernick. Giselle Rivera. Heavenly Maya Bolt Arias.
Alondra Maqueda. Nancy Gomez. Christopher Gomez.
Manuela Tosa. Bailey Noel Teal. Teal, are you related? Sisters, Sierra Nicole Thiel.
Brayden Schwartz. Kaylin Harkness. Luis Gallardo.
Darren Ali. Aaron Gomez. Emma Sessions.
Hannah Sessions. Rochelle Stady. Jaslyn Cardenas Nunez.
Adriana Vargas. Ilse Enriquez Valderas. Atilia Atkins.
Yvette Mariscal.
Gladys Aguilar Lopez.
Diego Manuel Torres. Luis Medina.
Lady Lisbeth Vire. Sarah Bro. And twins, Emily Bro.
Stephanie Lynn Barragan. Eva Oseguera Mendez. Megan Davis.
Christina Maya Loera. Savannah Chapin. Irma Chavez.
JD Lee McConnellani Gonzalez.
Mariah Mendoza. Isabel Abundes. Cecilia Esparza Cruz.
Liliana Gonzalez Cruz. Giselle Anali Alvarez. Antonio Martinez.
Alia Salas. Sebastian Hernandez Sanchez. Esmeralda Farfan.
Jade Guevara. Adilene Salazar. Isabel Mendoza.
Yusuf Al-Shaikli. Fernando Lara. Chris Ta.
Chan Chai Contico. Joseph Andrews. Ivan Insunza.
David Isaac Mendoza. Octavio Wences Jr. Johnny Quintero.
Joshua Snyder. David Macias. Lauren Thompson.
Anthony Garcia. Emily Garcia. You guys related? Are they brothers? Sister? Dominic Erasu Cervantes.
Amanda Brown. Carly Kozlowski. Brandon Workman.
Natalie Garza. Katie Ornelas Garcia. Izzy Gonzalez.
Sabira Mohammed. Justin Morgan. Cheyenne Partida.
Maria Granados Lopez. Yvette Colin Esparza. Alicia Marie Robles.
Carla Martinez. Monse Gonzalez. Maria Mendoza.
Jose Duarte. Danny Faustina Maldonado. Tanya Zuniga Serrano.
Vanessa Villa Alvarado. Alejandra Rodriguez. Alejandra Cruz.
Ana Villanueva. Janet Sanchez. Jessica Garcia Mendoza.
Jasmine Borjas. Rukara Singh. Ernest Allard. Marissa Diaz.
Jesus Antonio Martinez. Carrie Lynn Abbott. Ayla Denise Ayala.
Carla Lisbeth Gonzalez. Courtney Aline Grandel. Derek Lilienthal.
Arlene Levia. Giselle Martinez. Jennifer Lee.
Aliyah Jande Escamilla. Daniela Policarpio López. Erika Melo Flores.
Julian Ramiro Garcia. Karen Rodriguez Mendoza. Natalie Hernandez.
Kimberly Mora Hernandez. Yadira Gutierrez. Alexa Wilt.
Rebecca Macart. Lindsay Mitchell. Efren Hernandez.
Victoria Fink. Romeo Castillo. Nelly Pacheco.
Amelet Leon Zorita. Siria Sanavia. Alexandra Flores. Karina Delgado.
Cristina Rodriguez. Kristen Annette Wilson. Lynn Williamson.
Patricia Trujillo. Jose Oregon Bravo. Mike Barajas.
Steven Aguilar. Brandon Villaseñor. Christopher Castañón Trivino.
Royer Hernandez Garcia. Bethany Smith. Maverick Matthew March.
Sergio Guzmán. Edward de la Paz. Lauren Heather Saucer.
Jose Cuauhtémoc Vargas. Karen Figueroa. Evelyn Ortega.
Riley McGinnis. Misha Dawn Zamora. Emily Gable.
Penelope Bayak. Shelby Joelle Kelly. Mariana Jewel.
Molly Morris. Macy Carpenter. Sam Crowder.
Hey, Celeste? Yeah. Jesus Mejia Jr. Alicia Ribbing. Rachel Curtis.
Faith Gonzalez. Brianna Garza. Guadalupe Aranda.
Tracy L. Glessner. Stephanie Tedrow. Fernando Negrete Torres.
Lady Vergara Guzman. Cristian Salazar. Michael Cuevas.
Lisandra Farias. Anaí Garcia. Anaí Jaime. Olivia Uvale.
Perla Valdiva Manso. Amairani Martinez. Mia Angel Palomares.
Benjamin Rudolph Spitzauer. Shelby Ling. Danae Mendez.
Dylan Robert Brotherton. Christy Star Hinaosa. Yesenia Armenta Robledo.
Paige Rabel. Isla Delic. Morgan Dobrik. Kaylee Johnson.
Carolina Tirado Lule. Adrian Torrey. Maria Antonia Cartagena.
Mary Torres. Araceli Cardena Cepeda. Carlos Robles.
Jacob Schutz. Gladys Ramos Lopez. Amy Ruby Garcia.
Elisa Renee Levitt. Maggie Cruz. Jasmine Guerrero. Cameron Chamberlain.
Melanie Olivia Guerra. Clarissa Renee Lopez. Cindy Roop.
Rocky Rainbolt. Colin Combs. Brockton Watts.
Madeline Law. Kiara Hansen. Ileona Sholotuk.
Miranda Verusco. Aiden Bemis. Brittany Godwin.
Garrick Rogers. Laura Chavez. Jaden Alexandra Doyle.
Kenya Julissa Chavez Aguiano. Brenda Mojica.
Brian Andres Licon Vasquez.
Ruby Martinez.
Maria Guadalupe Romero.
Sydney Safford.
Reina Alejandra Valdez.
Yareli Lucatero.
Braxton Nashawn Harris.
Gabriela Martinez.
George McBurney.
Luis Munguia Salas.
Logan Hara.
Denise Jimenez.
Katia Sanchez Hernandez.
Emilia Quintero.
Diego Hernandez.
Lionel Dominguez Galvez.
Alyssa Rochelle Jolson.
Olivia Simiano.
Ethan Reinhardt Canade.
Patrick Gigan.
Stephanie Reef.
Elma Odom.
Chad Mertens.
Janet Valencia Martinez.
Logan Tobias Piper.
Emily Campbell.
Clayton Pickett.
Jesse Gonzalez.
Cesar Lopez.
You're my class. Giovanni Farias.
Lilandra Barajas.
Lucia Graciano.
Haley Overdahl.
Jaden Galstead.
Eric JB Scherer.
Jaylene Betancourt Solano.
Ailadis Melendez.
Anastasia Kuzmich.
Crystal Rivera.
Tim Hammock.
Alexis Lynn Magula.
Madeline Seguin.
Mia Grace Onquist.
Miriam Ramirez Perez.
Riley Joe Don.
Melody Archie.
Natasha Trujillo.
Juana Trujillo.
Joel Daniel Garcia.
Zachary Terrence Hubbard.
Cody Holt.
Carson Wallace.
Cadence Raylene Gregory.
Hannah Ashley Schilling.
Brooke Wilson.
Hannah McKay.
Jennifer Wally de la Mora.
Alexandra Noel Scott.
Cheyenne Storer.
Brochi family. Anthony Brochi.
Karina Caro.
Edwin Alexander Martinez.
Rebecca Ramirez.
Celeste Allen.
Kayla Rochelle Appleby.
Sebastian Robert Marichalar.
Izzy Wattenberger.
Daniela James.
Jessica Garon.
Iris Chavez Paniagua.
Jacqueline Moran.
Jesse Romero.
Harry Betts.
Angelina Love Senyuk.
Ana Yasmin Juarez.
Rosa Serrano Avelar.
Guadalupe Duran.
Viviana Belmontes Gonzalez.
Sandra Garcia.
Maria Leodele Barajas.
Sinaí Reyes.
Evelyn Cervantes. Ahora se fue.
Blake Hazen.
Kimberly Valovinos.
Karina Cosman.
Ernest Tumanyan.
Noelia Noemí Gutierrez.
Leslie Davila.
Catherine Gonzalez.
Aaron Reisenauer.
Sarah Meadow Westonsko.
Ana Karen Meza Zurita.
Juana Cisneros.
Chelsea Arteaga. Donna Suarez Leiva.
Iris Castillo.
Eileen Garcia.
Monique L. Valencia.
Elma Valencia, sister-in-laws.
Victoria Tijerina.
Selma Acevedo Mendez.
Priscila Gonzalez Velasquez.
Jasmine Tasmat.
Catherine Babcock.
You done?
Will the entire Columbia Basin College class of 2022 please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Columbia Basin College and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Washington, I take great pleasure in formally conferring on each of you the bachelor degree, associate degree, or certificate to which you are entitled, together with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Trustees, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I present to you the Columbia Basin College Class of 2022. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening. I am so grateful to the Pasco School District for allowing us to use their historic and beloved Edgar Brown Stadium. As a reminder, as you exit, to please return all translator receivers to the main concourse booth. You are now welcome to convene with your graduates in the stands or down here on the field. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you, congratulations, and good night.